Hey guys, welcome back to ET Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at Figma Special 90 Dark Ninja from Ninja Slayer. And to be honest, I didn't like the Ninja Slayer figure. I guess it's just not my cup of tea. Have such a buff ninja. I preferred the previous design. But his arch enemy over here does look really cool. And here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And let's not waste any more time and bust this thing open and see what we got. And here we have the figure still in the packaging, and this figure does look a lot more interesting than the main character. Just look at that gold katana. I'm really excited right now, and let's check out the figure itself. And here we have the figure itself, and as expected from Max Factory, the figure is really well done in terms of paintwork and sculpt. And let's just take a closer look at the figure, and I love all this attention to detail. The green, the eyes and the mouth looks really cool. The metallic purple is beautiful, and the matte finish is really clean. I don't seem to have any paint issues. And even if you do have paint issues, you can always send them an email. Max Factory is very good with their customer service. But anyways, let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and you can turn his head no problem. You can take this piece off very easily. And the collar is on a hinge so it can move along with the neck. And the shoulder is just on a standard ball joint. You do have a little bit of a shoulder swivel. Raise his arm up about this much. The shoulder pad is a little bit limiting. You do have a ball joint there. And curl about this much. No real bicep swivel due to the design over here. And you do have the ball wrist, of course. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, then backwards about this much. Have some side-to-side movement. And the lower body is where it gets really annoying. Because as you guys can see, this thing is going to be very hindering. You just have to like kind of move them out of the way, but even then he can only kick up like this high because like the pieces are just like kind of packed in over there. I mean, all the articulation is there, it's just takes some time to get used to it. I think he will definitely grow on me just because it looks really cool, but I don't know, it's a little bit frustrating right now because for a ninja I think the articulation is just a little bit too clunky. But anyways, I think he primarily fights with his weapon, and let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default head sculpt, and it looks really good. And next up, we do get a mask head, and I think this is the main reason why I got a figure. It looks so badass. Like, this is definitely my cup of tea and my type of character. It definitely makes up for the bad articulation, as funny as that sounds. And then we do get an interchangeable hair piece for the mask, and it looks very good as well. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we get a pair of relaxed open hands, very nicely painted and sculpted, and these are always very useful. Oh, and you have to remove this every time you change the hands. It gets a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad. Yep. And then we get a pair of display open hands, karate chop for some ninjutsu, and then we get one right hand for him to throw or hold a kunai. And here is the kunai, very nicely painted and sculpted. And let's try this out. And here I have him holding the kunai, and it looks really good. And all you have to do is just pack that in. And of course, we also get the effect parts when he's throwing the kunai. And it's a very nice piece of translucent plastic, and it looks really good. And then we get one right hand for him to hold a cell phone, I believe. And this is the cell phone, very nicely painted and sculpted. And I didn't watch the anime, so I'm not sure why he's holding a cell phone, but let's try this out. And here we have him assembled with a cell phone, and it looks pretty cool. And lastly, we get a pair of hands for him to hold the katana. Very nicely painted and sculpted. I really like the shape, it's really unique. And we do have the sheath one, of course. You can take this off, and let's try this on. And here I have him assembled with the katana behind him. It actually takes a little bit of force, so you have to be really careful with this. But yeah, let's try out the katana. Alright, so here I have him assembled with the katana, and it looks amazing. And lastly, we do get a broken katana, and let's try this on. And here I have him assembled with a broken katana, and it looks amazing. And I believe that's it for the accessories, and let's jump straight into the size comparison. And for the size comparison, let us start with Ninja Slayer from the same series, and they look very good together. The last time I checked, this guy is like $35 on Amazon, so that's a really good deal. And next up, we have the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. And then we have SH Figuarts Naruto and Street Fighters. Some American IP SH Figuarts. And then we have Bring Art Sora from Square Enix and Mexico 112 3rd level. And lastly, we have some recent Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so overall the figure is definitely very cool. Beautiful paintwork, amazing sculpt, and I especially like the metallic purple. They look very, very good. But like I mentioned earlier, the articulation just feels a little bit too clunky for a ninja character. But that said, once you get used to it, I think it should be fine. It's just that when you're posing around with it or just playing with it, it's a little bit annoying. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. This is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.